Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the American League's Houston Astros and the New York Yankees. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 New York Yankees.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Houston Astros. They'll line themselves up like this here this afternoon. Getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. Cuba at the box, ready to lead this one off to the swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And a look now at the defensive alignment for the Yankees behind him. So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Our temperature here this afternoon creeping up to the 60-degree mark here at first pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2.
And that's right where you want to be with your specialty pitches. If you can start them knee-high and let them dip out of the strike zone, you'll have a lot of success with locations like that one.
Here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And he's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
1 out, nobody on. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Carlos Correa will be next. And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do in a park like this. 2 batters, 2 ground ball outs. So important to keep the ball in the park here today, and he's off to a good start.
Into the box, Carlos Correa. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. And the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to right. Beltran is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Astros go down 1-2-3. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Starting lineup for the Yankees, as presented by Joe Girardi, will look like this. Dallas Keuchel gets the ball to face them, and I think the one key will be how aggressive he is on the mound. He's got to get the ball and go right after hitters because he can get into trouble when he nitpicks and falls behind. And behind him, here's how the Astros will line it up on defense. Brett Gardner comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Brett Gardner.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And now a pitch on the way. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And 1 away.
Batting second, right fielder, Carlos Beltran.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And here's the ever dangerous Carlos Beltran. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, designated hitter,
Alex Rodriguez gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he can't get A-Rod to bite on it. It's 2-0. Pitch on the way. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. He lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And here's Singleton to make the catch, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. After 1, no score. Evan Gaddis makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Fouled back.
Shut him down now.
Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2.
And that splitter, it's only coming in around 86, but it's really falling through the zone.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Here we go, Yank.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first down.
Pretty good late break to this 2-2 pitch. We'll see on swing track. He just doesn't gauge the movement very well and swings right over the top of it.
Colby Rasmus is set to go now as he'll get his campaign at the plate started right here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Now the pitch. Goes the other way as this is line to left. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Let's take another look at this one in show motion. That's a great camera shot there. Looking straight down the left field line. And you see him take an inside route to the ball, let those hands stay back, and just spray this thing to the opposite field.
Come on, Yankees.
Stepping in now, George Springer. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He records his first double of the year here on opening day.
Let's go. Go down.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase, and after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Luis Valbuena is on deck. No score here as we play inning number 2. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. From the stretch. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score as the Astros are off to the early 1-0 lead.
Well, if these guys are going to do anything this season, he's going to need to be a big part of that offense. And he comes through big time right here with a base hit in his very first at-bat.
In now, Luis Valbuena. In the dirt. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
And you wonder if sometimes he was just getting a little too preoccupied out there with the speed at first base, and he totally loses focus on the guy at the plate. And now that essentially is going to work like a stolen base, and he's in the scoring position now on the wild pitch.
Good bite to that thing, and it's 1-1. Now a pickoff play at second. Back in standing. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
And now what do you go with here on the 1-2 count? I got a feeling that this one won't be in the strike zone either.
Keep it close. Let's go, Yankees.
Hit pretty well as this is out toward deep center. Hicks is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting in, first baseman number 21,
John Singleton, the hitter now with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. He's ready now. The pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Two out here and a runner at second. Swing and a liner. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Astros 1 and the Yankees 0. Mark Teixeira will start things off here for the Pinstripers. He'll be followed by Brian McCann waiting in the on-deck circle. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Let's go, Yankees.
and he'll lay off a fastball up in the zone here, and that brings it to 2-1 now. To 2-2 now.
2 strikes. Not even close to the strike zone.
Now here's the pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Waiting next is Brian McCann. Hit on the ground, but foul.
Go, Yankees.
And this is pulled hard, but foul. They brought their gloves for that one out there. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Springer is underneath this one, and he puts it away for the first down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this won't look like a whole lot in the box score, but anytime you can make a pitcher use up 8 pitches to get you out, you've done your job as a hitter.
Brian McCann will dig in now. The American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. And a ball, 1-0. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. There to take it is Rasmus, and there are 2 out now.
Batting 6th, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Starlin Castro gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Swing and a liner. And that is going to be a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, I think this was a little bit of a gamble from my perspective. I had a feeling that he'd take a big turn around first and then hold on. He was having none of that. He's smelling 2 all the way, and he's going to make it there with a hustle double.
Into the